Hey everybody, Christian here with 779 Off-Grid. It's been a busy week here at the homestead. We have been cutting down trees and clearing the land for probably about 2 weeks, which culminated in us getting a mulcher in and having him come in and shred up all of the logs that I didn't want to keep for firewood and the branches that came off the trees. And there were quite a few trees. It's a fully wooded lot with, most of the trees are about the size that you see right there in the picture. And so that meant us cutting them with the chainsaw and then limbing them, and then we would cut them into 4 or 8 foot lengths. Stack them up and put them to the side so that we can have a clear area for our building spot. It was quite a bit of work, actually. Some of those logs, they're still green, so I'm sure they have to weigh, not necessarily in this pile, but in some of the pictures you'll see coming up, they've got to be hundreds of pounds. And at first I was cutting them all in 8 foot lengths, and then I started cutting them into 4 foot lengths. We spent probably 3 or 4 days just cutting trees and stacking them. I did have some help. My son came out with his wife, and my wife came out, and you can see here that we cut one down. I would chop it into pieces, and then they would stack it up. If you look on the right side of that shot there, you'll see is the ravine, and the left side is basically access where we're going to be coming into the property. Luckily, I was able to have an excavator out there, which really helped speed up the process. And if I were to do it again, I would probably bring in equipment like that to push the trees down and then limb them and cut them to length. Just because when you push the tree over, most of the times the root ball comes with it. And what I'm finding now is those root balls are actually quite difficult to deal with. Even after they've been mulched, there's still quite a bit going on underground that you'll be kind of moving along in your skid steer, and you'll hook that with your bucket and it'll send you for a loop. And so we worked with that excavator for probably about 2 days in order to clear some more brush. Once the excavator was done, he took all of our brush piles and spread them out so the mulcher wouldn't have to go through these huge piles of branches and rotten trees and things like that. And so this is kind of what the driveway looks like going from the top down. He basically took all of that debris and spread it around just evenly, so that we could, when we go to clean up the mulch, it's not such a big deal. But one thing that I would do again, one thing I would change if I were to do this again, is I would spread it out even more, because there was quite a bit of mulch coming up here. You'll see there's actually quite a big pile, and so spreading that out after, or cleaning it up after, is quite a bit of work. So I don't know, maybe there's a better way to do it. Nobody could come up, nobody had any better ideas, but this is kind of what we ended up with. And then we got the mulcher in. So this is a mulching company that I found just on Kijiji. I guess this is a 140 horsepower mulcher, purpose built just for doing this, and it did a really great job. And when he was done, it looks like this. And I was able to drive into the property for the first time, and let me tell you, that driveway was not fun to drive on. You're going around an outside corner and leaning the wrong way, which is pretty sketchy. Yeah, so that brings the week to an end, and so tune in for our next video when we start to clear all of that mulch out of there, start to prepare for a huge garden, pick up a chicken coop, and also I was able to find a used wood boiler, so maybe I'll do a video on that. Really appreciate everybody watching. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, then yeah, go ahead and hit that like button and also subscribe. Thank you.